welcome to a 4th level fighter tutorial. Today we're going to go over the Magical Treasure Index from the One Ring 2nd edition by Free League Publishing. When I first started to learn this rule set, this was one of the areas that intrigued me the most. There are examples available on the Free League site as well as blank templates to make your own, but let's go ahead and make a Magical Treasure Index for my home campaign. The first thing we need to do is just fill out the top of the form. As far as title, we can put whatever we want there. Same with description. Lore Master, put your own name, the name of your campaign, who's in your campaign. The campaign we are running is the Ruins of the Lost Realms. Campaign members, we have Thora and Ulysses. The first area is Marvelous Artifacts. Marvelous Artifacts are simply items that grant a blessing to a certain skill. Now these blessings grant a 2 dice bonus to any skill roll. In addition, it allows you to have a magical success. And a magical success means you can spend 1 point of hope and use this item. In doing so, you automatically succeed, but you roll success dice just to determine the level of success. Be also aware that this magical success is apparent to those around you. They know something magical just happened. Let's go ahead and create some items for our Ruins of the Lost Realms campaign. The first thing you do is decide what sort of item it is. We're going to make a flute. The Flute of Brindleberg. Let's see, this ancient wooden flute was used by dwarven minstrels. The campaign is 2 dwarves. Was used by the dwarven minstrel Brindleberg to lure rats from his hometown. We'll steal from the Pied Piper. The blessing will be song. And then later you can go on, and when they find this item, you can check the box to mark what items have been found. How about a silver circlet of the sun? This fine silver circlet broadens the vision of all who are lost or in darkness, by all accounts. So you can get flavorful with these descriptions. This just adds more texture to the game. This would be an awareness roll. Let's do that's a good name. Frindle's Horn. I like this. The blast from this ram's horn can both inspire friend and break foe at the onset of battle. Skill-wise, I think this is going to be a battle skill. Let's do Herald's Ring Friendship. This bronze, we'll make it look unassuming. This bronze ring features a pair of clasped hands carved over a background of vines. This would be a persuade roll. I like that one. Boots of the Winter Wolf. These supple leather boots are lined and topped with wolf fur and keep the feet warm at all times. This is going to help with athletics. I need something that will help me with typing. Let's do I always like something like this in a campaign, a lodestone Northfinder. basically a compass. This circular device features a red pointer, balanced on a pin, and is a true compass. This is going to help with, let's say, the Explore roll. Let's do one more. Oh, what's a good fantasy name? Kelimhar War Priest. Heartstone. This healing stone, he's a war priest after all, was rumored to save dozens at the Battle of Brigand's Pass. And this would be a healing roll. So these are the marvelous artifacts. These can be found according to the treasure table, or just whenever you want to throw something into the campaign. Again, these blessings will give a 2 dice bonus to this particular skill roll and can grant a magical success. Now, wondrous items, these are a little more rare. In fact, these have 2 blessings. So these can give that bonus to either of those skills. Since I've only got 2 players in this campaign, I'm only going to make 4, hoping that they will each get 1. And ideally, 1 to 3 wondrous items or famous weapons and armor, which are coming up, would be ideal. So let's go ahead and make Jalar's Ring of the Serpent. A golden ring shaped like a serpent devouring its own tail. We could go anywhere on here. Let's do awareness and riddle. The Book of the Mad Druid. This treatise on herbalism and ornithology, plants and birds, is filled with secrets. Scan might help you to spot things that are around you, and definitely lore. Since we've got dwarves, let's do something dwarvish. The Chisel of Durin. This razor-sharp chisel bears the rune of Durin and was once used, allegedly, by the Dwarven King. This will crafting roll, absolutely, and why not battle? That will inspire any dwarf. Let's do bracelets. Going back to like the Mad Druid, bracelets of the Elk. A masterwork of elvish design. This bracelet is rumored to bless the hand of an archer. Oh, barely fits. Insight and for sure hunting. There we go. So this would be wondrous items. Now, again, the wondrous items can affect either of those 2 skills and can grant a magical success. There are tables where you can roll on these blessings. I just kind of went by with what I thought sounded good, but you could always roll the dice. In fact, you could roll 1 die to determine if it's a personality, movement, perception, survival, custom, or vocation, and then roll another die on that table to determine what the blessing would be. Now, the next thing we're going to do is famous weapons and armor, and there's 6 steps to this. First, you choose the type of armor. Is it a piece of defensive gear, a weapon? Then you choose the craftsmanship. Is it elven, dwarven, or Numenorian? If it is elven or Numenorian, you select possible bane. It could be orcs, trolls, wolves, evil men, or undead. If it's Numenorian. If it's elven, it's orcs, wolves, or spiders. Then you determine the attributes, and it will have anywhere from 1 to 3 attributes. And the first one is free. As soon as you get the weapon, you get the first quality or attribute. And then when you increase your valor, rather than choosing a new personal reward, you can basically discover the second quality of your weapon, if there is one. And then the last step is just to give it a name. So let's go ahead and make, maybe 4 of these, 1 or 2 for each of the characters. So let's make one for Thora, another one for Thora, and then we'll make 2 down here for Ulysses. And again, these are going to be, it's going to take the campaign to find all of them, if they even find them. Let's do for Thora, let's do a defensive, the shield of Smaug. This will be, type is a shield, craftsmanship, this is Dwarven. There's no Banes for Dwarven. Let's do, and there's tables here, how about superior reinforced? And I'm going to make a note, adds 2 to parry. Let's see, this will also have, for the second one, rune scored. I like that. Attack rolls against you are made doesn't like that, as if the enemy was weary. Let's come up with a little history, a little lore here. The shield was made by dwarves of the, I don't know if that's going to fit, and it's going to beep at me, Lonely Mountain, from several scales found under the mountain, shed by the dragon Smaug. Very cool. Item number 2. Let's do a spear. I'm going to call this the Talon of... let's come up with some sort of... maybe Numenorian. About the Talon of Theradilion. Numenorian. This will be... Oh, that should go. Let's do this. This is a spear. So this will have a bane. I'm going to put trolls and undead. Superior Grievous. Add 1 to damage rating. As bonus equal to valor if used against Bane. And how about foe slaying? If pierce Bane, let's see, the protect roll is ill-favored. Ill-favored. There we go. How about some lore on here? This long-bladed spear was made to destroy foul trolls and even fouler undead. The shaft is made of ebony wood, and the blade gleams in moonlight when trolls or undead are near. Sweet. I kind of want that for myself. Let's do some for Ulysses. Let's do a sword, Arachnol, the Spider's Bane. This is a sword. Craftsmanship, this is Elven. Bane will be spiders. Superior Fell. This will add 4 to the injury rating. Let's do Cleaving. When you kill a foe, may immediately attack, and helps if I can spell it right, attack another foe. Oh boy. Engaged with you. So two qualities there. This thin bladed sword was made by the Elven Smiths of Mirkwood to pierce the hard exoskeleton of spiders and cleave their little legs off. Very nice. One more. Let's do some armor. Let's do a mail shirt. This will be the I like this. The silver skin of. Let's come up with a dwarven name. Dringle. This is a mail shirt. Dwarven. Dwarves don't get banes. Qualities. Mithril. That is a load of 3. Also, ancient cunning make. Lower load by 3, which will make it 0 since the load is 3. Let's do one more. This one will have 3. Ancient, close fitting. Add 3 to valor to protect. There we go. And then how about this legendary mithril shirt? Once protected, Dringle Firehammer. There's a dwarven name. Against 9 volleys of enemy arrows. Turning away each and every one. The shirt is hundreds of years old and thought lost. That will be a rare find. That will be particularly good for these dwarves. So that's it. That's my mission, or my magic treasure index for this campaign. I've got 4 of the famous weapons and armor. I've got 4 wondrous items, and I've got 7 marvelous artifacts. And I can always make more of these. These are going to be a little more run-of-the-mill wondrous items. This is going to be rare. It's going to be a little difficult to find these. In fact, let me just reference the book. It doesn't talk about the likelihood of this, but all of this information is on about page 161, I think. Yes, 161 is the treasure index. When you roll for treasure, if you find a lesser hoard, you roll the feat die twice, and if it comes up with a Gandalf rune, then you roll on the magic treasure table. If it comes up with a Sauron rune, with the eye, then it's a cursed item, and you'll gain shadow points. But you're likely, if you get a magic item, 1 to 3 is a marvelous artifact, 4 to 5 is a wondrous item, and 6 is going to be one of these famous weapons or armor. So they are uncommon, and as the game master, you can decide exactly when to put them in a hoard if you want, and you don't have to just have it be up to the dice. Place an item somewhere and let them have it. Let them find it if it adds to the texture of the campaign and makes things more interesting for everyone. Anyway, this was this was a lot of fun. It's a very creative activity. I hope that all of you will give this a chance, give it an opportunity to make your own magical treasure index. Again, the forums are available on the Free League site. I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends. Let us know what sort of content you might like. And above all, please enjoy gaming, and we'll see you soon.